Hey there! The Playtesters are back in action. Are you ready? We've got to pick our story back up in Perils and Princesses. Do you remember what happened last session? You don't? Man, someone in the party has to take better notes.
Alrighty, welcome back to the Playtesters. We are playing through Perils and Princesses Sweet Revenge. I am Kara, and I am the runner of this game. And I'm going to go over a little recap of what we did last time. For our session 0/session 1, we made our characters and went over our lines and veils. And then we got into the adventure. Our group of princesses traveled along the road to a little village called Deer Hollow in the Tanglewood Forest. On the way, they encountered a very strange bird, which Odoressa licked. That will definitely not come up again, I am sure. The princesses then heard some screams from the forest and rescued a young child hanging on the lower branches of a tree from the clutches of a bear with strange gummy lesions growing out of it. They learned that the child's name was Rory and that the citizens of the town of Deer Hollow have apparently been suffering under a curse. They arrived in town and went to the Laughing Goat Inn, well, at least some of them, because we decided to split the party. And at the Laughing Goat Inn Church, Asya and Olive found Connie, the messenger who went missing about a year ago. And the other two, Odoressa and Rydia, went to the bakery with Gerald, Rory's father, who thanked them and gave them a little more information as well. Both Connie and Gerald encouraged them to go talk to Mayor Theo if they want more information about the curse. And Connie offered even to take her group that way, and you all reconvened in the town square, and we are going to start there today. So let's do our character intros, starting with Emma.
Well, everyone, my name is Emma, and I am playing Princess Asya of Summit. Her gift is regal presence, and a quick description of Asya: she is dressed in what you can tell is a tailored leather armor with some chainmail underneath. She also has a navy blue cloak with some white filigree stitched around the hem. She stands around 5'8", 5'9", and she has blonde hair that she slicks back into a high ponytail.
Next up, we have Meg.
Hi, my name is Meg. I am playing Princess Church of the Cherry Spire. She's wearing light armor over a Henley tank top and cargo shorts with a sword strapped to her back and Doc Marten type boots on her feet. She has naturally curly dragon fruit skin colored hair that's faded on one side and long bangs sweeping over to the other.
Wonderful. And Church is a princess whose gift is enchanting voice.
Enchanting voice, yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. Forgot about that part.
Oh, no worries at all. Next up, Eric.
I am playing Rydia, who looks like she's about 5'3", shoulder-length brown hair, always dressed in messy clothes covered in this or that from the kitchen, and her gift is kitchen magic.
Then we have Bill.
Hi, I'm playing Princess Odoressa of Gentle Falls. Odoressa is dainty and dirty. Her gift is bog wisdom. Her fairy godmother is arugula, and yeah, so dainty and dirty, wearing overalls, heavy mud boots, and the fanciest cloak with a hood that you will ever see, and numerous utility pockets within those overalls that contain many wonderful trinkets and whatnot.
And I will introduce Princess Olive for Ben, who cannot be with us this evening. Princess Olive of Hill Cove has the gift Sage Intellect. She is wearing a sweater dress with the turtleneck pulled up kind of over her mouth, thick Coke bottle glasses, and heavy eyeshadow, and she has short, bobbed hair. And Connie, the messenger, whose skin is striped kind of a red and white, as though she is made out of peppermint, turns to all of you and looks around and says, so the four of you are coming with me to Mayor Theo's, and Odoressa, you said you were going to go to the bakery, and where are you going? And as she says this, you all turn to see a member of your group, Shelley. Let us introduce Shelley, please, Christian.
Yes, Shelley is this woman that's standing about 5 feet tall with this red crop jacket, wearing a blue dress with little crab motifs on the bottom, and she is carrying around a pair of scissors, and she just comes out and says, "Crikey, I've been here the whole time," as she is a wild heart, and her fairy godmother is her beloved ancestor, Sally Shorebreak, the crab hunter.
And somehow Shelley has just been blending into the background. None of you even really noticed she was there until just now.
Right now, she's just like kind of like bouncing up and down, like while not actually jumping, with like her little crab plush that she has.
And Connie says, so Shelley, right. Are you coming with us to Mayor Theo? Are you going to go to the potion shop? What potion shop? That was it. The potion shop. Where are you going?
Well, yeah, I think I'm going to go with my favorite mates, all right, over here with Odoressa.
Fantastic.
It's going to be a right old time.
I love this. All right. In which case...
You really got to stop sneaking. I mean, you really have to stop sneaking up on us like that.
Well, I'm always right here. I just, as soon as I see something really fun in the ponds, like the little crawfish and the little crabs that are just going around in the mud, I just gotta go and look at them.
I know. I know.
I mean, it can't always be like that time when we're over frequenting Rydia's sandwich cart.
Really?
Where we're just having a bright old time.
They're wonderful sandwiches.
They are, and
so
the crabs
good.
should stay very far away from them.
Well, I think that when they're like that, when we have the crabs there, there'll be apples.
Fantastic. Then, as we are splitting the party again to do some more investigating, I'm going to start off with the group that is headed with Connie up to the mayoral manse. You approach the northern end of town, a dwelling that is perhaps a little bit bigger, a little bit grander than the others in this village, but not by a whole lot. It's a 2-story brick building, kind of overlooking everything. And as Connie knocks, the door is answered by a tall, slightly older looking gentleman. He's got kind of a thinner body type, and immediately you notice that his wispy beard has gone full on cotton candy. Like, this is a very light, pinky white, very sugary looking beard. And he has kind of a little bit of bags, lines around his eyes. He looks like he's had a lot on his plate lately. Yeah. Hello, strangers. It's been a long time since we had new people in Deer Hollow. Come in, come in.
Thank you. Asia will kind of step forward and, my name is Asia, Princess Asia of Summit. It's a pleasure to meet you. We're looking for the mayor?
Oh yes, I am the mayor. I'm Mayor Theos. Sorry, I really should be introducing myself.
Not a problem. Wonderful to meet you. We were curious as to just what's been going on around here.
Oh well, I I assume Connie has told you a little bit about it, but
Yeah.
so you want to know what's affecting the town, and he kind of gestures at the beard and waves a hand in Connie's direction, kind of vaguely.
Yeah. Yes, we definitely are a little intrigued by it.
Well, come in, take a seat, let's get comfortable, and I'll tell you what I know. And he leads you into a very comfortably appointed sitting room.
Yeah,
Can
Asia
I?
will step right in and find a seat.
He offers refreshments, and again, most of the town is kind of off of sweets at this moment, so more along the lines of tea. He has some like crackers and cheese and that kind of thing. Gets you all comfortably situated. Well, I suppose it all starts with Dulcinea. We all knew Dulcinea was a witch, you know. It's kind of hard to miss the tower and the kind of cackling, but she mostly kept to herself. We kind of left her be, and she kind of left us alone, and everything was good until about a year ago. And well, then she started stealing children. We couldn't put up with that, obviously, and we sent a rescue party led by our very own, well, you know, you could kind of call her the princess of the village, Celine. And that rescue party was successful. They saved the kids and they killed Dulcinea. But before she died, she warned that Deer Hollow would never escape her curse. And soon after, it began to set in. First, it was a couple sprinkles in someone's hair. Somebody developed a spot that looked an awful lot like chocolate. But it seems the curse progresses through some stages. It's fairly cosmetic at first, and then it starts affecting more and more of people's bodies until you end up with about, I think we're up to about 14 people stored in the hall that are just completely confectionery at this point. Doing our best to keep the rats and the birds from eating them. We hope that, well, Celine hoped that there was something we could do about it. She talked me into letting her use my malefic mirror to ask for a way to break the curse. It's a artifact that's been handed down in my family for generations. And the thing about the mirror is that it gives advice. It'll tell you how to solve something, but there's always a cost. Celine thought it was worth the risk, so she asked the mirror how to break the curse. It answered her, but then it cracked, and Celine, poof, cloud of black dust, and vanished.
How
The
long?
mirror's riddle. Oh, sorry.
No, continue your story.
The mirror's riddle will haunt me. For this curse breaking to succeed, 3 different items you will need: the tail of the king of the Pixies' land, a ring of gold from the Earl King's hand, the final thing, not least but last, a treasure from the caster's past. Together dropped into the well, these items 3 will break the spell. But time is short, so move your feet, or you will find revenge is sweet.
You said the name of the thing.
I sure did. And I will copy and paste that into our lore thread because I don't expect you to write as fast as I speak.
Well,
I tried.
I got half of
I
it. Yeah.
yeah, I got basically everything except for a ring of gold.
Mm-hmm.
So I felt pretty proud of myself.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm not the kind of game master to penalize you for not remembering word for word things that are spoken out loud. I will happily give you things like that so that you can look back at them.
Thank you.
He kind of sighs heavily and is staring off into space after he says that.
How long ago did Celine disappear?
Oh, I mean, she asked the mirror for help. It couldn't have been more than a couple of weeks after people started turning into candy, so almost a year ago.
Almost a year. Okay. Has anyone tried to go find these 3 items?
Yeah, we've sent people looking, but haven't really had much luck. The woods have grown more and more dangerous through that time. Anyone who tries to leave usually runs into either some kind of cursed animal or the dark chocolate night.
Yeah, we've heard about him.
One of the town guards says he defeated the knight, but the next day he was spotted again prowling around. So either the guard was exaggerating or something strange happening there.
Do you know which guard this was? Or
Oh,
where his post is?
yeah. Balthazar, Baz. He's the head of the guards actually, and yeah, he's probably at the town hall. He mostly helps out with trying to keep the pests away right now. But I look, I hate to impose, but since you're here and you all seem very capable, and I wonder if you might be willing to try and help us out a little. Been a long time since anyone here had a whole lot of hope.
Oh, good mayor. I'm already trying to figure it out.
Kind of smiles at that. That's That's wonderful. I can offer you free room and board at the inn. Hannah will absolutely put you up and take care of you. Town will cover that. We don't have we're a pretty small town, but if you can solve this, I we scraped together 400 silver pieces. We were gonna put out a advertisement looking for help, but Connie couldn't get out of here. So that didn't happen, but we'd be happy to reward you.
Well, we can deal with that when the time comes, Mayor. For now, we'll see if we can just figure out what's going on. In fact, it was Connie not having been around that brought us here in the first place.
Well, I do hope that your being here will lead to the solution and not to just more people being stuck.
Do you have any suggestions on which one of these items we should go for first?
Well, I have to admit they're all kind of a little confusing to me. The pixies, there's a little village of them off to the northwest. And there used to be some, traffic between their village and ours, but uh, the last time someone tried to go find them, they ran into this wall of mist and they just got all turned around and came back out again. And I don't really understand what a tail of a king means. They don't have a king, they have a queen. I don't know what that could be. The Earl King. Well, the Earl King is the other kind of fae, the big, big fairy folk. Pixies are small, fairies are big. You want to make sure you keep that straight because sometimes they don't really like each other. And the Earl King, King of the Fae, he's a very powerful, magical being, but fairies are tricksy. Uh, there's our blacksmith, Maya. Her husband went missing, and she says that he was taken by the Fae to some kind of party, and he's never come back. And other people say that maybe he just left town. Maybe things weren't so happy there, but whenever I saw Maya and Ethan, they seemed quite in love.
Hmm.
A treasure from the caster's past. That must have something to do with the witch. That's all I can figure. The well, that part's pretty easy. I mean, we do have a well right here in the middle of town, so I guess we've got that one. He kind of perks up, like, oh yeah, we got one, the least difficult piece, but we got that one. But yeah, if you run into any trouble, if you need to ask about anything, I'm here, not going anywhere.
Well, thank you for all this information. We're gonna try our best. And she kind of like looks to the other princesses, like, we're doing this, right? Like, we're gonna try our best to help. Connie means a lot to us, like Asya said.
Yes, we will do our best, Mayor. And Connie, I just have to say, I am sorry it took us so long to get here.
And I don't usually speak for people or for characters whose players are gone, but I'm sure that Olive is likely giving a nod.
Or has passed out drunk in the chair.
Yeah, that's a possibility too. I mean, we did sober up with the
that's right.
Grandma's Cure-All.
Fair.
I forgot Grandma's
Yeah.
Cure-All. That's right.
You know what? That's probably it. That Ben is probably suffering from the after effects of Grandma's Cure-All.
Yeah.
Yep. Grandma's Cure-All saved the day.
Lovely. Well, in that case, as you finish up your biscuits and tea, we will zoom over to the potion shop with Odoressa and Shelley. The door to the potion shop is open. It does the little like ding ding of a bell as you push open the door. And as you enter, you can smell dried herbs, but the smell is not as strong as you might expect walking into a potion shop. And glancing around, it's very clear that the shelves and displays here are looking pretty bare. There are a few random potion bottles here and there, but mostly the shelves are empty. And as you're kind of looking around and assessing this, a young woman with very colorful pink swirled hair with purple sprinkles on it comes kind of like bustling out of a back room. Hello? Can I help? Whoa. Oh, I don't know you. Hi, I'm Roxy. Welcome to Roxy's and Celine's potion shop. And she kind of gestures around. I don't have a lot here right now, but I might have some. What are you looking for?
hey there. Hey there, Roxy. I'm my name is Odoressa. And this is my associate Shelly here.
Good day,
Uh,
sis.
It's
and
good to meet you.
I was actually hoping that maybe we could possibly be of some assistance to you,
Oh,
perhaps.
what? Uh, maybe. What kind of assistance?
So word word has it that you're working on a cure of your own for this awful ailment that's taking place here in the town.
Her eyes go very wide. I I am, but the problem is I haven't had any uncursed people to test it on. Oh. Yes, yes, maybe you can help me, and if it works, maybe it'll help you too. I don't know.
That sounds great.
Uh, are we sure about this? This one might be a few roos loose in the top paddock.
Huh?
Um, I would like to I would like to use my could I use my wits to make a check and see
Oh, sure.
if she's
Yeah.
got her wits about her?
Oh, you sure can. Absolutely.
That sounds great. Okay.
Mhm.
Let's see what happens here. All right. Eight, that's 8 against a 10.
Okay, yeah, if you roll under, you've made it. Fantastic. Yeah. So she uh, you know what? I think I'll do this as a she just keeps talking kind of a thing to answer that
Okay.
question a little bit.
Yeah. Sure.
So I used to brew an awful lot of potions. It was me and sometimes Celine helped out. I mean, we inherited the business from our parents, but the thing is I've been kind of like really focused on this one thing. So I've put all my best effort into this, but I have absolutely no way of knowing if it's going to work or not. Um, but so in medicine and things, they're usually usually an inoculation is gonna prevent you from getting the disease, and if it doesn't fully work, then it might mitigate how bad the disease is if you do contract it. But I cannot 100% guarantee that you won't get the candy curse from the inoculation. I just don't know. Um, but if it worked, that might be the first step towards making an actual cure. And I got to do something, or the whole town's just going to be sugar.
Well,
How
I'm wondering if go ahead.
I was going to ask how many people got the candy curse from the inoculation so far.
I'm going to say radio's with you guys. I like that. That's great.
Oh
Um,
wait, I wasn't.
it's okay. It doesn't honestly matter. So
'Cause
you
I
are
lost
here.
track of where we were.
Yeah,
I
because
am
I think
fine.
actually at in the last session I could be
Oh,
wrong.
did we?
It was
I think you
either
might be right.
me by myself or it was me with Rydia, one or the other.
It's
I know we
fine.
went together to the bakery though, for sure.
Yeah.
Because Rydia
Yeah, I
kept
was tagging
Yeah.
along
giving me
You
crap
can
for
tag along with
eating all
Odoressa
the
to this
food.
one too. I'm fine with that because yeah, that's a
Yeah.
great. And
As
Yeah,
far
say
as
the
I
exactly.
thought, I
question
was tagging
again.
along with her the whole time.
We've got a great thing going here. This is it's good.
Yeah,
It's good
it's
chemistry.
working great. So yeah, what was the question again? Just so I answer it properly.
How many people got the curse from the inoculation?
I haven't tested it yet. I've
Hmm.
only developed it the last couple weeks, and everyone here has it already, so it's not really a very easy thing to test. But I have 2 doses,
If I
and
may if I
if
may
someone
offer.
yeah?
Oh
Uh-huh.
no, please finish your thought and then I will tell you what I'm thinking.
Oh, sure, absolutely. I mean, to kinda it's a bad pun. To kinda sweeten the deal, I guess, if you wanted to volunteer, 1 or 2 of you, I could offer you, like, 3 potions of your choice to go with it. I don't have a lot left, but I have some.
So perhaps I may be of some assistance prior to this test.
Mhm.
And maybe I could, I have quite the talents with medicine and herbalism. Maybe I could be of some help to provide some initial assessment to see if this will actually provide an appropriate
Mhm.
response that you're looking for.
Oh, yeah.
What
Well,
do you think about think about that?
I, if you're volunteering, I'm yes, absolutely.
Um, yeah, so then okay, yeah, so Odoressa says like she says well, first of all, she says, well, maybe we should go. Can you bring the potions out, or can we go to where the potions are being made?
Oh,
Where you're making them in the
yes.
back, perhaps?
Oh yeah, I can tell you what I have here, and I am gonna drop this as well into our NPCs and lore thing. But the potions that she currently has available are getting pasted. Hold on. Girls and Princesses, sweet revenge images. Potions available. There we go. Uh, she has currently available a few common healing potions, some bottles of
Hmm. Wakey,
liquid
wakey.
courage. It makes you so much braver and like just you're not going to be afraid of things, but you do feel a little woozy when it wears off. She has a potion of mental bond, which allows you to share thoughts. So you can hear each other's thinking for a few hours. But again, when it wears off, you're a little confused just for a little while. She has some living statue potion, which gives you a thick layer of like stone skin, and it basically gives you advantage on resolve tests and some extra hit points. Um, Again, most of them have a after effect. You'd be kind of tired, but it's because your skin's been like all hardened up for a while. And she has some memory fog, which is something that takes away memories of the last 3 minutes. Very useful if you've like experienced something terrible, but um yeah, please, for ethical reasons, I need to say you should only use this on yourself and not give it to other people. She does a wink.
Is it a shorter amount of time if it's used more than once in just a smaller dose?
I've never tried that.
Hmm.
Hmm. That's
Uh,
interesting.
could I perhaps see these your cure potions?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Holds out the common healing. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
is there an additional so with these talents, what can I do
Yeah.
with these talents to help this situation just to try to understand based on my capabilities and experience and the fantastic bog beverages that I make. Um,
Awesome.
yeah, how can I tell
Are you
that?
checking herbalism, medicine, something like that?
Yeah, I'm checking medicine for the like efficacy to understand is this like
Oh, sure.
I want to understand if this is going to have any sort of a poisonous type of effect or
Ooh.
like is there any am I noticing any components that would give me pause to say, oh, this could have
Mhm.
some sort of an unintentional poison effect, perhaps.
Oh, okay, okay. Are you like the inoculations or the healing potion? What are you looking at specifically?
Specifically the inoculations, the
Okay,
vaxes.
yeah.
That's
You
what I
know
want to look
what? Go
at.
ahead and give me a medicine check. So, not medicine check. Give me a wits test, please.
Got it. Let's see if I can repeat this.
And since you have medicine, you're rolling this
Oh,
at advantage. But hey, a 1 is a critical success. You cannot
yeah,
get any
yeah,
better than that.
yeah.
Um,
I got a
you
crit.
know, from your knowledge of medicine, and if you want to tell me how exactly you figure this out, you can,
Oh,
but
sure.
I'm
Yeah,
basically
yeah,
just going to give you the mechanical possibility here.
yeah.
Um,
So absolutely.
yep.
I will provide a little bit of
Mhm.
I'm looking at my stuff real quick in my list of things that I have. Okay. So I pull out Odoressa pulls out this little case out of one of her many like random pockets
Yeah.
in her overalls, and she pulls this little case out and she opens it up, and there's a series of like little bottles and vials and like a dropper and things like that, and there's a few like little strips of some sort of material, and that only
I
she knows
love
what it
that.
is, right? And
Yeah.
she's like, and then you see like she pulls these like really dirty glasses out and like tries to wipe them off a little bit and then puts them on, and then parts her kind of dirty hair, and you see for like those that are there potentially, actually more so, what is it, Roxy, if
Hmm.
she's paying attention, would notice, wow, she looks kind of really scummy, but man,
Yeah.
she's actually kind of pretty. um
Okay. Okay. I like that.
and
Yeah.
yeah, and this is nothing, it's nothing Rydia hasn't already bared witness to or anything, like, so
Hmm.
she's not, it's only impressing probably Roxy, right? So like, so she's looking at this potion, and she's like, eyedropper, and she's swirling it around in the vial and stuff, looking for a specific color for it to turn
Perfect.
to know that it's safe, or just
Sure.
not poison in nature.
Absolutely. It's definitely not poison in nature. By doing your experiments, you are able to determine that there is a 50% chance that a person drinking this will become immune to the candy curse. There is a 25% chance that it will just do nothing. And there is a 25% chance that you get the candy curse from taking the thing.
Yeah, so I say, okay, so Roxy, you said, right?
Uh-huh.
Bear with me 1 second. Let me talk to
Okay.
my fellow princesses here, my associate.
Mhm.
So excuse me,
Oh,
associates, if you will.
absolutely. I'll go
Um,
just stir. I've got something on the I'll go stir that for just a minute.
it says, okay, uh, Rydia, Shelley. So I've studied this potion, this inoculation, if you will, and I've discovered that there is a percentage chance that it will be successful. Um, I'm not 100%. It's by no means 100%. Uh, but the chance of it being successful is far greater than the chance of it being detrimental and causing the curse to take effect. Do either of you wish to uh, be one of the people sampling?
I'll give it a shot.
Because then I will take the other, especially considering the fact that I did lick the bird. Then we could see what happens. I mean, there is always a chance it could be a placebo as well, though. So I guess we're just going to have to try. But I can confirm no poison, immediate poison, anyway.
You could drink it, but if you think I am, you're mad as a cut snake.
Did you like out of game? Did you just like write down a bunch of weird ass fucking?
What? No. I
Is it-
definitely don't have open on a tab over 125 Australian slang terms.
Definitely not. Okay.
Nomadsworld.com/Aussie-slang/
I will fully admit I had surfer lingo pulled up for the entirety of the alien campaign, and that I
Heck
didn't
yeah,
really
man.
use
That's
like
awesome.
hardly any of it.
That's great though. I love that. Okay.
But that
so
would be
then,
if
yeah.
I was using that, which I'm not.
Okay. So Shelley, you can help keep us. You can help. Just keep an eye on things, and we'll be the ones to test this out. Because if this works, this could really help the town. Based on, I mean, they all look rather sick or are getting sicker. I mean,
Fair dinkum.
from my perspective, they're looking tastier, but that's because I truly do love candy, and I don't want to necessarily eat people by any means. Although I don't. Were you around when they were talking about the dark chocolate guy in the woods? That sounded wonderful. I hope I run into. I love chocolate. You know that though. Anyway,
That
yes,
would
let's
be a
drink
really
this. So
good
shall we?
one. I
Let's
could always go for a chalky bicky.
see. Exactly. See, that's why you and I
But-
get along.
Yeah, but fair dinkum, you can drink it. I just think that you're dreaming if you think that I'm going to.
That's fine. Yeah, so I call Roxy back. I say, okay,
Okay.
the two of us, I point to Rydia and myself, we made the decision that we will sample your wear. And then we get how many potions for doing this?
Yeah, you can take. I don't remember now if I said 2 or 3.
I
I
think it
mean,
was 3
I think
each.
I
I
said.
mean, there's three there.
I think I said 3 total.
Well,
there's three of us here.
I remember you saying 3 each for each person taking one.
Oh,
Oh, interesting. It's
Odoressa
funny
leans in.
because you're not one of the ones taking it, but would you like to roll a grace on that?
Can I? Yes.
Please do. Yeah.
Um, and then this is my first time rolling on this,
Yes.
so I roll a d20, and I'm looking to roll below my grace attribute.
Yes, correct.
All right. Ooh, I get options. I'm gonna use this one. It looks cool.
Odoressa leans in and just says, "You better not ruin this for us."
It's a 7. My grace is an 8.
Perfect. That'll do it.
Oh.
Well, it's not like I've been selling very many of them anyway. Sure, you can take 6 total. I guess
Yeah.
that'll
I mean, you
almost
want to
clean
give
me
away
out.
your Hadjaka, right?
That'll almost clean me out of potions. She has 2 of each of the available kinds left right now.
And now, while you're giving these out, you'll be flat out like a lizard drinking, so you can make more.
I don't know what that means, but okay. And actually, if are you all staying in town? Do you have plans?
I think we're planning just to try to help for right now. It appears
Oh,
we had to find our friend. We
mhm.
found her, so now we have to gather up with the rest of the group. But we wanted to come here to see if we could be of any help, and it appears that we're going to be of some help.
Well, if you happen to venture outside of the village and have time to gather some herbs, I am very short on a whole bunch of ingredients. I don't have any dawn moss for my top shelf healing potions. I'm out of thundering nettle for the wakey potions. And oh my gosh, Hannah at the inn has been really bugging me about that one. 'Cause, people are kind of stressed out, so they're kind of drinking a lot of ale, and there's a lot of hangovers happening right now. And well, she really would love some more wakey potions to help keep her customers happy. I need Katniss blossoms. I need Scholar's holly. I need some night poppies. If you find any of that, I am happy to brew you up more potions if you bring me some ingredients.
Shelley, are you writing this down?
What? Oh, I'm sorry. I was just looking at get all potions, get out of here.
I do believe they're our potions, and she points to
That's what I
she points
said.
to Rydia. She points to Rydia and herself. I believe
Fair
that was
dinkum.
the condition
That's
of,
what I
of
said.
taking them.
Yeah, fair dinkum. That's what I said. Our potions.
We can
Which
talk more
potions
about
will
that
you all
later.
be taking is the question.
Yeah, you guys
Um,
can be cool to me, and maybe give me a couple if you think it's worth it because I convinced her.
I remember the forgetting one and the rock skin one.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we've got common healing, liquid
Yep.
courage, mental bond, living statue, memory fog are the ones that she has available right now.
I want to get at least one mental bond for sure.
That's a fun
The
one.
ones that are not.
The ones that are not highlighted are
Okay.
available.
Yeah.
The highlighted ones are side quest items.
Got it.
What does Rydia want?
Hold on, I'm gonna look.
We get
definitely-
and so we get 6 of them, right? Total.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely one of the ones that make me more durable. The living statue one.
Okay.
Because my resolve is really low.
Maybe we
It's
should
an
get.
8.
Maybe we should see if we can get 2 of those. Then.
Yep.
Why don't we get
Alright.
one of each, and 2 of the living statue ones, right?
You could do that if you wanted to do it that way.
Because I feel like each of them is useful.
Yeah, I think that I'm cool with that.
All right, I'll take 2 living statues and a healing.
And then 1 each on the liquid courage, mental bond, and memory fog. Is that what we're doing? Nice.
Sounds like it, yeah.
Okay. Perfectly fine.
I'm gonna take the um I'm gonna take the mental bond and then I look at Shelly, say, Shelly, do you want to forget some things, or would you like some additional courage in your life?
Nah, no drama. It's all yours.
I was willing to share, but it's fine. Thank you. Okay. And
Ah,
I just
you
take
put in
just take
a lot of hard yakka. It's all good.
yeah, and then I just slam the inoculation. Just shot. Just take it.
Nice.
Rip this band-aid off. See what happens.
Before you rip the
Sounds
band-aid
good.
off, I do want to just make a note. I love that this game is roll low, because in my other game I'm known as Nat One Man.
Uh-huh.
And so
Wonderful.
I'm currently loving this.
Yeah. I am a fan of roll under mechanics. I find it nice. I like it a lot better than like adding and subtracting stuff. So
Hope
Yep.
you don't jinx yourself with that.
And
by
just
Oh,
so
I
we all
definitely
know-
did.
meets it, beats it is the rule here. If you roll equal to, it still counts as a success.
Nice.
Yeah, so I drink
Alright.
it. What happens? What happens?
Oh, well, we'll find out is the answer to that.
Damn it.
And Rydia also drinks it, and I
Cut
will
a-
be
Cut
I
away.
will be making a note on that. Don't worry, we'll get to that. Okie doke. Yeah, with the inoculations procured and richer by 6 potions, not just 3. Roxy kind of does the if you do find any, let me know. But I should really get back to. And it starts to smell like something's burning a little bit. Thank you so much. Bye. And she runs off to the kitchen to start stirring things.
Is there a tip jar on the counter by chance? Or like a leave a penny, take a penny kind of
Sure,
thing?
Totally, yeah.
I drop a silver piece
Aw,
in.
that's very kind of you.
Yeah. She's very
Yeah.
nice.
Shayla's a mad bat.
One of these potions could save your very Shelly hide there. So
I
just remember that now.
could. Doesn't change the fact that she's a mad bat.
Should we head back with the others?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay. We head back to the others.
Sounds fantastic. Was there anything else my other group wanted to ask of Mayor Theo at this time, or are you heading back out into town?
I think I'm good.
Okay. Fantastic. Connie walks you all back to the square and says, "Well, I'm going to head back to the inn, but it's really good to see all of you. And if you're helping, I mean, I wish you luck. Yeah,
Thank you, Connie.
I really want to get out of here. Please break this
Yeah.
curse. It's a cute town, but I don't like being in one place this long. You may all reconvene wherever you would like to reconvene."
Yeah, where I don't know that we ever said a spot, did we?
I
No,
think we're
but
gonna go
it's not a
somewhere we
big
can all get a
village.
frothy
Yeah.
together. I thought we were gonna go with somewhere we could all get a frothy together.
Well, we have
I apologize to everyone for this, but it was too good to pass up.
Your apology is not accepted.
Good.
Continue.
I do hope that
church.
some of you are muted and just laughing every time I do this.
Well, the mayor said we can crash at the inn. We haven't eaten anything yet. We could always use a rest before we try and go fight in the woods. But before we go, I do want to go talk to Baz at the town hall, because he supposedly defeated this dark chocolate knight, or at least got past him at least once. So if we
You
can
see
get some
Odorus's
tips.
eyes get really big. Yeah, let's go
I was
talk
thinking
to
we
him.
could speak with him as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bring marshmallows.
So
All right, y'all head off to talk to Baz. let me pull that page up. You head towards the town hall, and you find again the doors are not locked here. It is still something of a public building, although it has been repurposed. So you are able to get in there, and you can see as you walk in that they have actually kind of set up raised platforms to put these people on. And there are it is about 14 people who have completely turned into different kinds of confectionery, but people shaped. Um, uh, Sadly, as Gerald the baker mentioned, there are several children who have been confectioneried. Um, Rory being kind of the last uncandified kid in the town. But yeah, they're all being kept safe. There's very clearly like just piles of like rat traps and mouse traps around, just trying to keep everything in. The windows have all been like covered, so there's not a lot of natural light coming in here. And you are able to find Baz pretty quickly. Here we go. Scroll down to get his description. Baz is on the first page. That was silly of me. There we go. He um he is a very kind of like buff looking guy, and he it's supposed to say what candy he's turning into. Where is that? Huh. Okay, fantastic. He actually has kind of a similar look to Connie, but rather than the red and white striping, he has kind of green stripes going across, and he smells of kind of a minty, like a spearminty rather than a peppermint. And he turns and is also actually holding a spear that also appears to kind of have been candified. It matches him almost perfectly. Yeah. What do you want? I'm busy.
Baz, right?
Yeah, that's me. Who are you?
I'm Princess Church, and these are my fellow princesses. We just came from the mayor's mansion. He kind of hired us to maybe help you with your candy problem.
What do you think you can do?
Well, we can do something. I haven't quite figured out much beyond that, and maybe you can help. I heard you had a run-in with the dark chocolate knight out there.
Yeah. Yeah, I did. That thing's nasty. Tough to fight, too. Yeah, rides this white chocolate horse. It's very fast. Tends to prefer to attack with a lance, charge you down like one of those, medieval type knights. Got a lot of armor. He's very difficult to hit. But I got a few good blows on him. Unhorsed him. I guess if I'm being honest, I probably got a little lucky. The horse tripped over a rock, but I stabbed him right through the breastplate. Big old crack. Chocolate. And after that, I turned to go, and he just kind of disintegrated. Little shards everywhere. And they all just kind of blew away. It's the strangest thing I've ever seen. Next day, he's back outside the town again.
Him and the horse.
Yeah.
Great.
But like, how handsome was the horse?
How handsome? What?
Yeah, the horsey.
It was made of. Are horses normally handsome?
Yeah. On all animals?
I guess it was as handsome as a normal horse,
Well,
but
then a knight's probably a
chocolate?
good person. Can't be a bad person if you got a handsome horse.
That is some interesting logic.
Baz, I'm curious. You said the knight looked like shards
Yeah,
when
fragmented.
he.
But then those shards turned into dust and
Okay.
Exactly like that. You got it.
Huh. How long ago did you beat this Dark Knight?
Oh, it was. That was before we had so many people that needed looking after. I don't really get out of here a whole lot now, but it was probably 6 months ago. Something like.
Alrighty.
And he's still out there?
Yeah. Almost anyone who tries to leave runs into him. He's often patrolling the road that leads out of here, but people have seen him over by the Berry Brook, by the Pixie Village. People have seen him down by the lake. I don't know. I mean, riding a horse does make you faster, so I guess he gets around pretty quick.
And there's no type of patrol pattern or usual routes they seem to take when you sight them.
Nothing I've been able to figure out yet. And he actually
Right.
pulls out a huge sheaf of like notes. And he's like, yeah, I've been trying to like figure something like that. You would think that that was the thing, wouldn't you? But, and he
Right.
goes through his notes and like he's got things cross referenced and he's just, I can't make heads or tails of it. And I've tried.
This is impressive. Very thorough.
Thank you.
Does
I do
does it
pride
feel
myself on my organization.
does it feel almost like you're living the same day over and over with this dark chocolate night?
Doesn't
As in
really
you
have.
try something different and then he still comes back the next day.
Well, he does that, but no, days don't all feel the same. Like there's things that happen that don't happen on other days. Like, when they bring in a new person who's been sugared. But
Okay, well that's good. So you're not
and
stuck in
then,
a loop. So that's a good thing.
Rory doesn't leave the town every single day. Sometimes Gerald keeps a eye on him and actually manages to get him to stay. That kid. He's either the bravest kid or the stupidest kid, or maybe both. I don't know.
You know, those little ones, they're hard to keep keep a handle on.
I can't really blame him though. I mean, his dog's out there somewhere, and I understand why he's worried about him. It's tough.
Did you try eating the dark chocolate night to see if that helped?
No.
But he's made of chocolate.
Yeah, but it's if it's anything like us, it's cursed chocolate.
But if you're never mind. It's just just shakes her head and just muttering about chocolate and not how she's not going to get to have any chocolate, and this is very discouraging.
Mm-hmm.
Ladies, should we go to the inn, perhaps, and get a bite and a rest?
Couldn't hurt.
Unless there's more information we need at the moment. It's getting rather late, I think.
Thanks, Baz.
Yeah, it's sorry I was gruff at the start. It's kind of a lot of pressure, Ellis is going to be here soon, and I'm gonna go get some sleep.
I get it. You see chocolate, you can't eat it. I mean, that's it's terrible. It's awful.
Baz, would you mind if I maybe studied your notes while we're here for the
Oh.
night?
Sure, you can. Yeah, they're not doing me any good. Just
Thank you. Well,
Solid
The-
move. Just want to say, solid move.
I love that. That's great. And who knows? If you do study them, there might be some information you can figure out. Why not?
right?
Tell me, just Aja, just tell me in there that find a way that I can eat the chocolate and I'll be so happy.
You're
Please.
asking me to find reasons for you to put things in your mouth now?
Just chocolate.
Hey,
You make
Buddy.
it. You make it.
you put
You make it
feathers
sound-
in there.
They were candy
Buddy,
feathers.
Adi, I know you like your lollies, but it's all a bit iffy, isn't it?
Sometimes, there are times when I just don't understand you, Shelley. We've been living in iffiness for quite some time now, it seems.
Come on, mate. Don't be a drongo about this.
I'll be as drongo as I would like to be. Thank you very much. I think you need to let me feel my feelings.
I'm just saying you're acting a little bit like someone who's legless.
Well, you're acting
But
like a
it's
bully.
no drama.
Or Odoressa just
It's no drama.
stomps off.
All right. Let's go get some food, real food,
Real food.
not
Like,
candy.
all right, let's
Hannah-
get some food and then we can passion make up.
Hannah happily feeds you, having been informed that you are staying here free of charge on the village dime. She's very excited that you are going to attempt to help. And it's your basic in fare that you would normally get at one of these types places. There's soup and bread bowls. There's all the classics, of course, as well as the infamous ale that got Olive very tipsy very fast.
and so Scott got her so sick afterwards with the cure all that she just couldn't
Right.
even be around.
Exactly.
So out of game, I think the one thing that maybe not everybody is going to get this joke necessarily off the rip, but I envision when Odoressa does the thing where she goes to that deeper ogre type voice. It's very reminiscent of when Chris Farley on Saturday Night Live was dressing as a woman with the other actors and pretending to be a high school girl and saying I'm starving and getting all mad. So that's kind of the vibe that I feel Odoressa gives, is
Okay.
that sort of.
I was getting the Futurama vibes for the first time they went in the sewer and Fry had the octopus on his head. He's like, and it said, I used to be a little girl named Virginia.
Judges would also accept that as a suitable substitution as well. So yeah, as Odoressa's just to close out for Odoressa's mood thing, she starts eating. She's like, I was just getting hangry. And then she's like, just starts eating, and she's doing a little happy dance as she's eating.
It's all right, my mate. We've always been coppers. I'm
Church-
sorry I was
Church-
being a little bit of a... I'm
Hannah
sorry
with
I
her
was being a little
cinnamon
bit of
bun
a
hair.
drongo.
Hannah with her cinnamon bun hair bustles around. Everything good? Are you enjoying everything? Anything that the future heroes of Deer Hollow want is yours. I'm so glad that someone is trying something again. It's been a while since anyone actually did anything proactive in this town.
I lean into church and try to say this as quietly as I can, and I'm like, why do they all have to smell so good?
My response to her, by the way, it's who is coming up to us again?
Hannah is the innkeeper.
Okay.
She is a bustling middle-aged woman with cinnamon bun, complete with icing hair.
Okay.
It's got a Cinnabon on her head, and it's her
She
hair.
does.
Yeah, I'm chock-a-block,
Man.
but I could use a frothy.
A what?
A frothy. cold one? A coldie?
Oh, ale! Absolutely. She goes and gets you an ale.
Shelley, do be careful. This is rather strong. As Olive could attest to if she was around to speak to it, but she's still in a slight state of recovery.
Olive
So it'll be all good.
might have gone to bed early, in point of fact.
Yeah, she went buggered off to bed to sleep that off.
It would have been worse without the cure-all, though. I'm sure of it. So do we have like rooms? Like, what's the deal
Yeah.
with like the lodging and stuff? Do we have
Yeah.
our own room?
Yeah, she has several rooms for hire. It doesn't say how many, and it's
Okay.
however you guys would like to arrange sleeping is fine by me. So
Odorous is just like grabs a key. Rolling solo, ladies. See you in the morning. She just first party split off, just goes to her room. She's gonna crash out. She's rather full but also just a skosh anxious, wondering if when she wakes up in the morning if she's gonna have any parts made of candy or not.
uh-huh. Fair enough. And
I-
there's
I think Church will tap Asia on the shoulder and say, "Hey, do you want some help reading Baz's notes? I'm not going to be any good with my weapon out there in the woods, but maybe I can make some sense of his words and we can find something that'll help."
Yeah, absolutely. I would appreciate the help, but I do have a question for you, first, Church, if you don't mind.
Sure.
And Asia kind of looks around and leans in and just kind of makes sure Odoressa is all the way up and out and just asks, do you think Odoressa's cloak is better than mine? It looks really nice.
It is pretty nice, but her cloak suits her and yours suits you. I think you look fabulous. Give me a twirl.
A twirl? And she does a very awkward, like this.
Perfect.
I
Yeah.
suppose you're right. You don't have much time for those things. And she just hands some of the notes over to Church.
Yeah, I think Church will probably post up in the bar, maybe on like a corner stool, and just read for a little while.
fantastic. Studying the notes is going to be a wits check. If you have any talents or abilities that you want to bring into play here, if you make a good case, I can give you advantage, but otherwise it's just straight wits.
I know one of my talents is history,
Mm-hmm.
and if Baz has been kind of keeping like a chronology, maybe of
Okay. I'll let that go for an advantage. Sure,
the
why
Dark
not?
Knight's movement. Okay,
All right.
so rolling twice.
Yep, rolling twice, take the lower.
Alrighty. D20. Let me add 2. So a wits check.
Wits check indeed.
My wits is an 11. I rolled a 2 and an 18.
Well, the 2 will definitely do it.
Does help.
What you notice about the sightings from that is there doesn't really seem to be anything terribly like predictable about where the knight is seen, but there are indeed far more sightings of him on the road than anywhere else.
Okay. So more on the road than like
Mhm.
off in the middle of the woods or
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah. He has been spotted other places, but the road is the most common.
Mm-hmm.
And then for Asya, you're also going to study some?
Yeah.
Same
Yeah.
thing. If you want to do wits and if you have anything you think would help.
Maybe cartography.
I will
just if he
say
had any sketches or something.
he does have a map in there. So
Okay.
sure, you can roll with advantage since there's the map and using that talent.
Thank you. So that would be 2. Hold on. There we go. Let's see. And my wits was, I believe, a 13. Yes, a 13
Okay.
for my wit.
Okay. I believe one of those was a 4, so that looks like it's a success.
So,
All right. What I am going to say that you get from this, looking at the notes and comparing them to the map and everything, you are able to determine that the knight seems to be traveling. You know what? I'm going to pop up the Tanglewood map really quick, just so I can kind of remember what the distances are on this. Because I have it on that map, but I don't remember what it is from looking in here. Tanglewood. So on the kind of like overview of the Tanglewood, the area of the world map, each of those hexes is 6 miles. You note by looking through this pattern that it seems like the knight is moving probably something like around 3 hexes, 18 miles in a day. And just since this is a good time to explain this to all of you, if you guys are out moving around in the woods, you are able to travel about 12 miles a day, so about 2 hexes. So it's a little faster than a walking speed if you're using a horse.
So that hoon's fast.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was thinking that perhaps I can ask some of my friends to tell us where that chocolate hoon will be tomorrow. What say you? I want to be part of the planning.
well, yeah. I mean, I suppose if seems like we can get an idea of about how far he goes, if we can get an idea of a starting point, we may be able to avoid him.
All right.
Nice.
And I think, do I have to give a little whistle for this to be able to get like some animals around so that I can ask them to do this for us?
You absolutely can do that. So you want to talk to them before you go to bed for the night?
Yeah. I want
Ah,
to give a little whistle, get a few friends over, a few cotton candy bunnies, a few chocolate cracker squirrels.
nice.
If I'm really lucky, I can get like a peppermint deer.
Okay,
I know that I get
okay.
to it's mostly like smaller animals if I wanted to do it.
Yeah,
Or I
so
could do like one large, but and then once they're
exactly.
here, I want to talk to them and just ask them if they would do this for us.
Uh-huh. Absolutely. So I think this might actually be the first use of an actual gift in game. So your gift is represented by a d6 or a number of them. You get one for each level. And for give a little whistle, yeah, you basically summed that up. So you can summon the sum of all the numbers that you roll if you have more than one die of small animals, or you can summon dice number of large beasts. So it's kind of your choice. You can either roll that d6 and get that many small creatures, or you can just say, I'm getting one big one.
Yeah,
Your choice.
we're level 1, right?
Yeah,
So
you've only got one to spend on this.
yeah, so I'm gonna roll the dice because I'd rather have a bunch of small creatures that don't
Okay,
potentially get run down by the night.
perfect. Absolutely.
So 3. I get 3 little guys.
Awesome. And yeah, you can get basically anything that would be in a woodland like this. So if you want like all squirrels or if you want a variety, I am fine with you naming your 3 animals.
I'd like a cotton candy bunny, a chocolate graham cracker squirrel,
Nice.
and like a Twizzler bird, like a little Twizzler
Fan
canary.
fantastic. You absolutely summon those 3 and they all kind of approach you. I'm assuming you went outside to do this clearly.
Oh no, I opened a
Oh
window.
no. Yes. Okay, even better. Very, very like very Disney moment
Yeah.
of the animals like
I
landing on the windowsill and the squirrel climbing up and the bunny's like hopping along. You must have a ground floor room.
Oh, I thought we were all together, so I
Oh
thought
yeah,
we were
if you're
just in
just
the
at the
main
tavern,
area.
you know I
Yeah.
could hop in the door. Whatever. Sure. Fantastic. And it would be
And
very Disney, but like the way the curse manifests is kind of like a little creepy looking. Like this is definitely like not
oh,
natural, and
don't
they're
worry, I'll
halfway in
Disneyfy it.
between things. So
Don't
yeah,
worry,
but
I'm about to Disneyfy it.
I love it.
So they come up to me, and I'm like, "Oh, good day, mates." Bzz, 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 bzz. Bzz, 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 bzz.
And they respond. And since you do, as a wild heart princess, have the ability to just talk to animals and intuit their feelings, you can actually speak to them, and they will speak back to you. No one else will understand this, but
That's why I'm speaking like that. Everyone
absolutely.
just hears
But
me going. Bzz, 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 bzz.
for the sake of the GM, you will have to actually tell me what you're saying, though.
Yeah, I'm asking them to go and find the chocolate knight, the dark chocolate knight,
Mhm.
and tell us and report back to us where they are. I am specifically calling him the chocolate hoon to them,
Okay.
but they understand.
I'm assuming the translation translates that too. And they, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. The squirrel is very like, all right, I'm on the mission. I've got it. And
I give
report
a
back
high
in the
five.
morning. The bird and rabbit are also similarly happily inclined to help you. We'll do our best.
I give a
And
high
they will
five to the squirrel to its like little paw, a high five to the bunny with its little rabbit's foot, and then I give a little headbutt to the bird because he just kind of like flies and like knocks my head.
absolutely. And they set off on their mission. They will be scouting overnight and reporting back to you in the morning.
And then I
Nice of
go
them.
back to my
That's
friends
good. And if it
as if
Yeah.
nothing happened.
if it wasn't that you guys are going if you guys weren't going to bed right now, the fact that you rolled a 3, you would get to keep that d6 and keep using it until you roll either a 4, a 5, or a 6. If you do that, then
Oh.
it is spent and you cannot use it again until you have had a long rest, a sleep.
So what you're saying is I should
Alright.
just keep rolling this until I get a 4 or 5 or 6.
You
I have a
technically
little
could.
army. I just get a little army of animals.
Actually, let me put it this way. If you want to say that you also try to summon one larger creature, you could do that. You still have to roll the die to see if you get it back or not. But
let's
or you
see.
could just summon hordes of animals. I mean, it's your choice, really.
I want to try for the large animal
Mhm.
and just see how long we can keep this going.
Okay.
And this one is a deer with like peppermint antlers, with like candy cane antlers.
Fantastic.
And then I get another
Alright.
horde of small animals. 6 more small animals.
Fantastic. And you set them all on the same task?
Yep.
I'm even going to say that one of the small animals climbs up onto the like peppermint antler deer and like rides off on its antlers, like scouting.
I
It's
love
faster
this.
than me. This makes sense.
Oh no!
Mhm.
Oh, it totally makes sense.
Hi, sir.
Honestly,
Hi,
you
ma'am.
should teach more people to do it.
Yeah.
And I'm high fiving and headbutting and everything to
Yeah.
each of these people as well. And while
Mhm.
Church and is it Asia? Is that how I say it, or is it
Asya.
Asia's?
Asia.
Asia. And Asia and Church are just seeing me just going pss, 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 pss. And like it looks like the craziest thing you've ever seen.
I'm not sure about our friend's church.
Yeah, neither am I. And it's a really good thing Odoressa went to bed, or else we'd be having to pin her down.
I believe that we're all good because that chocolate hoon, he's gonna get found and we're gonna know exactly where he's at. And then Odoressa is gonna be able to eat him tomorrow, right?
Well, we still got to figure out a way to knock him off his horse, and he's got a lance. I mean, I've just got a sword.
Oh, we'll just convince the cute little horsey to go and go and help us.
I don't know if that's going to be enough.
He's gonna be a right beauty friend.
Church just shakes her head. She's so in over her head. And
Asya, you reckon,
so
right?
nervous.
Asia looks like she's practicing like a sword swing, like trying to figure out.
And Church just waves Hannah down like one more, like one more ale.
And
Well,
she delivers it very cheerfully.
Well, I've had all my my stubbies and I'm stuffed, so I'm gonna head off to bed.
Now just make sure you don't drink too much. I don't have any wakey potions, so if you get up with a hangover, it is your deal to deal with.
All right on ya.
Can I
Anyone
say
else?
that?
Yeah.
Can I just say that as Shelly starts to head off to the rooms, she can hear muffled snoring,
Uh-huh.
and that is very likely coming from Odoressa's room.
Nice.
That's
that
my
has-
mate. That's my Kaba.
Anything else anyone does before turning in for the evening?
I don't think so.
No.
I'm good.
Rydia is good. Okay. Then you all get a good night's sleep in the rooms above the Laughing Goat. And what I am, oops, that's not, there we go. Sorry, I thought I clicked on the wrong piece of music. I'm like, no, it's not rap battle time.
Epic battles of history.
Anyway, so you wake up in the morning, and I'm gonna need a few things before we head out and into the adventuring world. First thing, I need Odoressa and Rydia to give me D4 rolls. You want a 1 or a 2. If you get a 3, nothing happens, and if you get a 4, oh no!
And if you get a 4,
So you want to finish that statement?
So anyways, the worst case scenario.
That is hilarious, and I love it. Give me a moment here. The candy curse. Okie dokie. There are 6 possible ways that this curse manifests. So I would like each of you to give me a D6 roll now. Okay, Odoressa's got a 2. And Rydia's got a 4. Odoressa, you wake up in the morning and you get out of bed, and in this room, it's a classic small inn room. It's got a little bed with, a nice, decently comfy mattress. There's a little wash basin and a small mirror hanging above it on the wall. And as you step towards the wash basin, you catch a sight of yourself in the mirror. And you something's a little off. As you look, you can see little bumps, raised bits on your face. And looking at your hands, you can see similar little tiny bumps. And as you breathe out, your breath smells rich and kind of nutty almost. You have the very beginnings of the peanut brittle variation of the curse. No. And you can put this on your sheet.
Oh no, I'm allergic.
This starts with your breath being rich and nutty and peanuts pebble under your skin like mosquito bites. Rydia, very similarly, just across the hall, the camera swings and goes into another room as Rydia beholds in her mirror that parts of your skin have become very brightly colored, like different rainbow colored spots almost. There's like a green and an orange and a blue and a pink. And you have a very sweet smell. And as you kind of like lick your lips, there's just a little hint of salt. You have the saltwater taffy variation. Now,
Well, that's not good.
potentially not. There are a number of ways that the curse can progress. Currently, you really only have visual. There's nothing mechanically affected by the curse at this point, just how you look. But if something happens that bumps you along that line, there are mechanical things that can happen with it as well.
So, okay, Odoressa sees this, smells her arm, like sees the bumps, smells the bumps on her arm. Do they smell like peanuts?
Oh yeah.
Sighs, and then licks her arm. Does it taste like peanuts?
Not at this time. Not yet.
Okay, she still screams. And it's like, it starts out, it's like, no, and then it turns into, no. And then she just, it's like, I hate peanuts.
I think I'll respond back with, I'm food.
Do the rest of us hear this?
I swear I used it's like just muffled voices back and forth, like
Yeah, I assume you hear something.
Rydia, I used my good testing kit. I swear I did. I swear it.
Yeah, it's your fault. This is entirely your fault.
If you're both like still in your rooms, Church will probably run out of whatever room she was sleeping in. She would probably go towards Odoressa's door because of the screaming.
Yeah, probably.
Is the door locked? She would just try the handle.
I don't know. Odoressa, did you lock your door?
No, Odoressa's not going to lock her door.
Yeah. Okay. So she's just going to throw the door open.
Oh, jeez. Oh. Look at this. Look, I've got peanuts in me.
Oh, I see that. I see that. And
then she shoves her arm in your face. Smell it. It's peanut. I hate peanuts.
I know. It's
you got a song for this? Huh? Do you?
I do actually, and I would like to use my innate ability of alluring.
Oh shit. Okay.
To de-escalate the situation and to try and calm her down.
I love that.
And she'll say to Odoressa, like the arms in her face, and she's gonna like gently put her hands on her arm, trying to avoid the peanut bumps. And she'll say, Odoressa, I know that I tease you all the time about putting stuff in your mouth, and you make snap decisions, and you lead with your tongue and not necessarily your head. But the truth is, you could slit my throat, and with my one last gasping breath, I'd apologize for bleeding on your shirt. Please, just sit down here on the edge of the bed. Let's take a look at how bad this really is. Maybe we can go back to Roxy's, and maybe she'll have a salve or maybe frosting or something to put on it.
Now I will say,
busting in.
when we're doing things between players, like I will let you roll the grace on that, but it is going to be up to Bill whether Odoressa responds to it completely or not. But I would love to see this grace check for sure, and at advantage because of alluring.
Okay.
Yeah, let's see this. What is your grace anyway?
My grace is an 8. Oh, I have a 7 and a 10.
So the 7 makes it. Now,
Mhm.
player character can choose how they respond to things, but it was reasonably like calming, is what that check tells us.
Right.
And you want to know what's even worse? You want to know
What's
what's
that?
even worse? I'm
What's
just
that?
trying to say this as quiet as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Rydia thinks all this is my fault. It's not it's not my fault. I'm good at this stuff.
I know. I heard that you were really careful at Roxy's, and you ran your tests, and it's just chance. It's just bad luck. Like I said, maybe we can go swing by Roxy's before we go out to try and fight the Dark Knight, and maybe she's got something that'll help.
We should go check on Rydia.
Oh yeah.
She said she's food.
Yeah. That one scared me a little bit more than your scream, to be honest.
Odoressa just goes and grabs her cloak, puts her cloak on and everything, gets herself ready. And then
I will say that
we'll head
definitely
out.
Asya and Shelley did also hear screaming and muttering, so you may respond to that or not, as you will. Entirely your choice.
Yeah, Asio would have like jumped up right away and at least grabbed a dagger and like run into the hall like, whoa, what's wrong? Like, who did it? Who's hurt?
Yes.
And yeah, if depending on how quick you were, you probably see Church going into Odoressa's room or hear voices coming from Odoressa's room. And is Rydia just continuing to mutter, or is she
No,
yelling anything else, or
no, I'm coming out of the room. Probably about the time the other people start to make their way to us. But after the other one got into Odoressa's room, like during their conversation. But yeah.
Mhm.
Once Shelly sees you, she just goes, "Oh, Rydia, you look delicious. That's Darty."
That's not funny. I was told that this thing was safe. Now look. Does that look safe?
I
What?
said there was a percentage. I did not say it was 100% safe.
And I did say that she was a few roos loose in the top paddock.
I didn't ask you, Shelley.
Are you both still feeling all right? Is it just a and she like pats her face, aesthetics at this point, or do you feel and she'll like kind of lean forward and sniff at at them and like do you feel nutty? What
You see
are we okay?
yeah, you see Odoressa like scratch her arm. It's like it kind of feels like a like a like a bug bite almost, kind of. So I have to stop itching. But it's very itchy.
Itchy.
Let
Okay.
me take a look. And I kind of like get
No,
up
dude,
close and start like
she
sniffing.
she just puts her arms up
Nice.
and backs away.
You get a
No,
whiff of
thank you.
peanut before she backs away.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. Yeah, there's a waft
I-
of peanut air that flies towards her.
That's quite nutty. Anybody allergic?
I don't think
Rydia, are
so.
you itching?
Mm-mm.
No, but I'm very concerned about the next time I go in the kitchen. I might mistake something for ingredients. It's not ingredients. And then if there's anybody else wandering around like you, I might get licked randomly.
Oh my word.
And then I will be sticky.
I think
I got nothing for that.
I think maybe we should get some breakfast and then swing by Roxy's and see if Roxy's got anything that might help the two of you before we head out.
Nice.
Yeah.
Roxy
I
doesn't
am-
have any herbs or anything left. She's got nothing.
Mm.
We have to forage stuff for her.
Well, I can forage.
Mhm. She might
That
know
is indeed-
exactly what we need.
Oh, I know. Well, not for this, but I thought I knew, but obviously that didn't work out in my favor. Now did it?
I would say anyone with herbalism, like it, you can absolutely figure out something to do about the itching if you want to figure that out. That's not a problem.
I'll do it. I get advantage on this, right? Because of talents.
Yes, if you have,
Yeah.
well, yes, absolutely.
If it's your talent, yeah.
If you
Yeah,
have
it's
that
one of
talent,
my. It's one of the
sure thing.
talents I got. It was the free one that I rolled.
Yep.
I fail.
You think that you might do better out and about. You're like, I can't remember the name of this herb, but I'll know it when I see it.
Odoressa like kind of like smacks your hands away like as part of the fail roll and just is like, stop it, stop it.
But
And
I
then
can't
she
help you if I don't get a chance to help you.
Oh,
and then she tries for herself to see if there's anything that she can do.
Sure, you can
Because she
check
also
as well.
has herbalism.
Yep.
And then she's
Hey.
like, see, now this is how you do it, Shelly, for next time, okay? And then she takes out a couple vials from a different pocket and then mixes
Nice.
something up and puts it on her arm. She's like, ah, ah,
And that actually makes perfect
wonderful.
sense for
Fuck
the
you,
bog
mate.
wisdom to be carrying around stuff like that.
Yeah,
For sure.
yeah, yeah. It's some gross, like green brownish looking stuff that's just like doesn't smell great. She's like, don't worry, ladies. The smell will fade soon enough. It'll be fine.
Church pulls out her little bottle of perfume and just 2 quick spritzes.
Like bog peanut smell now.
Yeah, bog peanut perfume.
Bog peanut and sandalwood. Yeah.
Nice.
Shelly's used to things smelling
Gross.
awful.
I love it.
That's fair.
I do need 2 more things. So let's see. Asya hasn't rolled anything yet today. Would you roll me a d8, please? On this one instance, you actually don't want a 1. You want anything but a 1.
Okay.
Oh man.
Nice.
Ooh.
That is good. For each day that we are in game day, we will be rolling that d8. And if it comes up as a 1, that signifies another villager succumbing completely to the curse. And it will also reduce the size of the die that is being rolled. So the curse progresses as you guys play. And the last thing I need, I'm not going to explain why I need this right now, but I'm going to need a, which die size is this one? I need a D20, please. From someone who hasn't rolled a die today? Who hasn't rolled yet?
Radia?
I rolled.
Oh,
That's how
Did
I ended
Church
up
roll?
food.
Church rolled. So I think
Yeah,
that's you, Shelly. I don't think you've rolled yet today.
I rolled my 1. I just failed.
Oh, okay, that's right. Never mind. Everyone has rolled. Cool.
I
Whoever
can
wants
roll,
to roll
though.
me a d20, roll
There
me
you
a
go.
d20.
9.
Awesome. I am not telling you what that means,
Yay!
but I like to have the players roll as much as possible. It's just fun. All right. Fantastic. With that, if you head down to breakfast, Hannah is looking a little flustered. There's all these animals like gathered around the door, and I don't know what to do about this. The deer is really kind of insistent, and I don't want it to like hurt itself, but also
My friends. Good night,
Fantastic.
mates.
And what they report back to you is that currently the dark chocolate night is actually very close to the village of Deer Hollow. hanging out kind of on the eastern side of town. I probably shouldn't have a purple pointer on an all purple map, but right around that way. And they recommend to you, if you're going outside, you probably want to go like out the other side of the village, unless you want to run into him, in which case good luck, but we don't want to be there for that. Mm-mm.
Thank you, mate.
You're welcome.
But it comes off to everyone else's.
Exactly. If anyone has seen the that remake of Cinderella they did like years ago, where she's in like New York City and she's like summoning like sewer rats and pigeons and
Ella Enchanted.
It might be, I don't remember, but
No,
in any
not Ella
case,
Enchanted. It's just Enchanted.
I think it's just, yeah, Enchanted, that's it. Yeah. Something along those lines, but
Yeah.
with like weird candification of the animals.
Yes.
They're helpful and they are happy to help you. They are very
Come
excited
to me,
that you're
my
here.
candy soldiers.
Exactly. Fantastic. Alrighty. My question for all of you then, we are getting close to 10 o'clock 2-hour mark, is would we like to perhaps declare if you are heading out of town, like where you want to try to go and we could end there? Or if there's any place else you want to go in town before you head out, that is also an option. And we could start with that if you wanted to next time. I can pop the town back up too.
I'm fine with declaring where we're heading out of town to next, if everybody else is cool with that.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
I mean, we
I
gotta
did have a
fix, we
thought
gotta
though,
fix ourselves. Yeah.
but there was a thing with the Earl King ring. Maya, her husband went missing. Would it be
Mhm.
important for us to talk to her beforehand, just to get a little more info on different things we need to go find?
Yeah, she might be able to tell us at least a direction, because I think the only direction
Yeah.
that we got was the Pixie Village's northwest.
Yep.
The other thing that I think we need to figure out too, if they're able to tell us, do we know who cast the curse? Is this something that I might have just missed or like wasn't here for?
That's okay. People assume that it's Dulcinea, the witch that was defeated by the rescue team going to get the children back.
Okay. There's a grave site if she was buried there, so we should confirm if she was.
So then, do we start talking?
Fair.
Do we then start by talking to the one person to find out in town still before we head out?
I think so.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
To
that's
say we
that's a
did all
good-
the things then?
Yeah.
Fine with me.
Yeah. We should take Baz his notes back to
Cool. Then we can absolutely start off next session with delivering the notes and talking to Maya. That sounds great. And based on that, you can decide which way you want to go out of here. Fabulous.
Awesome.
That was so fun.
I had a grand old time.
I can't understand half of what you say, but that's kind of okay.
That was kind of the point.
I think it's funny that although like Christian, you always seem to like talk about your characters or whatever, like and like how it may or may not be, or like not making Eric upset, but yet it seems like a lot of the times it's my character that is making Eric's character upset or frustrating them, which I find pretty funny.
The dice just want to tell a story. I don't know, man.
Yes, they do. Yes, quite the story indeed. I resisted going after one of those candy animals, by the way, that were Shelley's.
My my whole thing with my Eric jokes, with me being like, oh man, Eric, I gotta make sure that he likes me. I think it has more to do with the fact that I'm the youngest person playing here, and I believe, Eric, you're the oldest one here, right?
Oh no, 'tis I.
Is it you?
It is me.
Oh,
Ooh.
in that case, honestly, I should be more like concerned about you liking me, Bill.
No. You should be concerned about Eric 100%. You're correct. But I just want to be clear on the age.
Well, in
piece.
that case, I apologize, Eric. I was under a misconception. Maybe now I've made you upset at me.
Called me old.
we are in this. I truly believe we are in the same generation. I just feel as though that I am earlier in that generation as far as birth year.
Probably.
But yeah. But I am not. But I am not the groggiest of grognards. So that's why I say.
Ah.
Yeah.
I had to take that name. People were I just had to take it back.
Yeah, I remember the story.
Well, there's a story behind it.
I think he's just initially the way he described it the first time was I thought was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, so next Thursday.
I'm excited.
Do it again. This was
Yay.
awesome.
Yeah.
This was great.
Yeah, this is super fun.
This is fun.
Thanks, everybody.
By the
From
time we
Taffy.
get to it, Kara,
Mhm.
because it's going to be probably a few weeks before any of these sessions pop up,
Oh, yeah.
like
Mhm.
online and stuff. But if you want to, like, I am totally open. If you want to, like, read and record some intros or something, like to
Oh.
introduce the sessions,
Okay.
you can do that and send them to me, and I will mix those in.
Interesting. Okay.
Anybody,
Okay.
yeah, anybody that I can do that with anybody. Honestly, I don't always have to
Sure.
be the one talking. So, I'd be totally fine with that. So
Cool. I
just wanted
kind
to
of
put that out
winged
there.
it for today, and I felt like it
was good.
worked.
That
So
was good. That's great.
Mhm.
That's great.
I feel like
Good.
my best sessions with this group have been the winging it sessions. I gotta hop
Fair.
off quick, so I will talk to y'all later.
Sounds great. Yeah.
Good night.
I'll shut her down. Y'all have a good night.
yeah.
See you
You
next
too.
week.
Too.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, another great session for the group. I really hope we can be of help in this situation without all turning into candy ourselves. Please make sure to let us know ahead of time if you can't make next week's session. We're going to need all the help we can get. See you soon.